Hey guys, it's Ginger. It is Sunday, October the 20th, and I'm here to do Vlogtober number 20 with you guys. So for today, I had an idea of what I wanted to do. Now I don't know if I want to do it. I guess I will. So this doesn't have a date on it, so I have no idea how old it is. Yeah, so I'm gonna guess that it's at least a year old, possibly more, like a couple years maybe. No more than 6 though, because it mentions Justin and it mentions me working at my current job, and I've been with Justin and been at my current job for right at 6 years. So yeah. So this is a get to know me tag, and I have the answers, so I'm going to kind of go through them and read them, and pretty much I think most of them will be the same. If anything has changed, then I will, I guess, let you guys know as I go along. Yeah, so, and if you'd like to do this tag, feel free, but fair warning, I'm probably not going to find the time today to add the like list of things to the description, because I just when I get done here, I've got some things that I need to do here at the house to get ready for the work week, and then supper and just other things that I plan to do. So I just know me well enough to know that it's probably not going to happen. That's not to say that I might not decide to be really nice and go back and do it in a day or two, but it's probably not going to happen right away. Just as a fair warning. So, okay. So, let's get started. So, my name, okay, most of you already know this, so Ginger Carol. My middle name is after my mother, who was, her first name is Carolyn, and I have Carol as a middle name. Maiden name is Gressett, married name is Mears. Nickname, and there's probably more than this, but Gingy, Ginger Ale, G Mears, Chi-Chi, Jar, Webster, Thumper, Gingerbread, Ginger Sue, Ginger Louise, and Sugar Booger is what my grandpa used to call me, or Pawpaw, as we say here in the South sometimes. My birthday is December 23rd. I'm a Capricorn. Occupation, I'm a patient account representative. Appearance, 5, this says 5'5", which is incorrect, because when I started going to the weight clinic, they did my height, and I'm actually 5'4". I don't think that I truly shrunk an inch, which I know can happen as you get older. I think I was just always wrong. I just always wanted to be 5'5", maybe, but yeah. So I'm 5'5", so that's wrong. I have medium brown hair. I guess that's pretty accurate, with a little blonde. At the time I did, I think, have highlights, but I don't really have any blonde in it now. I have gray. With a little blonde and gray. Oh, well, this might not have been too long ago then. A little longer than shoulder length. Yeah, somewhere around there. Hazel eyes that change from brown to green. That is accurate. Right now, these days they're looking more green, in my opinion. My mom had green eyes, so they're looking more green. And then best feature, I said smile. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Cheesy smile. You always find it hard to smile when you talk about your smile, or when someone tells you to smile. It's just weird. I don't know. Anyway, it's like not one of those natural smiles, I guess, because it's like put on or something. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Oh, I said, and I usually have long nails, which of course right now I don't, because I trimmed them down when I had those fake nails on for the wedding I went to. But yeah, anyway. Braces. No, I never had them, but I do have a small overbite, so I mean, I could use them probably, but I don't have them currently, and I never have had them. Piercings. I only have one hole in each ear. My ears are pierced. I attempted to have my cartilage, I don't remember, it might have been my left ear. My cartilage, you know, up top pierced twice. It just didn't work. It was too sensitive, and I ended up taking it out before it was like completely healed, and it ended up closing up, and no, never again. Tattoos. Oh, well, this will tell me something. Okay, so it says I have 3. I had a wrist, and 1 on my wrist and 2 on my back. I Want More, one with Andrea. Still haven't got that. The infinity symbol established 2005. And with Justin, a heart with an infinity symbol, which we didn't do. So this was before. It's been about a year or two ago. And then I said I also want an anchor with a bird or angel wings. You be the anchor that keeps my feet on the ground, and I'll be the wings that keep your heart in the clouds. Oh, that's from the Mayday Parade song. Okay. That's a good one. I had forgotten about that. I still need to get that. Anyway, so I have 5 tattoos now. So I've had 2 since then. Which would be the one I got with my best friend Bethany. There, the little crossed arrows are like kind of like an Indian type friendship symbol. And then I don't know if you know the story, but we had the north, south, east, west there, just the letters, you know, for the compass, just because we thought it kind of needed something else. And it's just a whole story about how he laid it out, and then I thought the arrows needed to be pointing this way versus going towards my elbow so that when you showed people it would go up. Anyway, he flipped the stencil around, which he should have flipped it like over and around. Anyway, the east and the west were wrong. So we actually had him go back in and fill it in as hearts because we didn't want to look like idiots. So basically, yeah, that's the story there. And then I have this one here that says, well, it's upside down. It says to infinity, and it has like the little Saturn there, like the planet. And then Justin has one on this hand that says and, like on this spot, it says and beyond, and it has like a little rocket ship shooting like upward. So yeah, okay, so I have 5 tattoos. I guess the answer to that question. I don't know why I went into detail. Righty or lefty? I'm a righty. Okay, first best friend. I kind of had 2 at the same time. It was Jocelyn Walton and Lachey Moore. I haven't spoken to Jocelyn Walton in years. Last I heard, she was out in California or Vegas or somewhere like that. She had been married, but I think she got divorced. Well, she was married twice. I think she's divorced from her second husband. Last I heard, again, it's been years ago. She's not on Facebook that I know of, or I haven't really looked for her lately. So I don't really know what's going on there. I know both her parents have passed away. I just haven't spoken to her in a while. Now, Lachey Moore, she and I are friends on Facebook, but we just, you know, over the years lost contact, different school districts, different friends, different, like, even counties, you know, so we were kind of like near each other but not. So, you know, I mean, she's a sweet person, love her to death, but, you know, we're just not really close anymore. If I, you know, ever needed to, I know how to reach out to her and her family, but, like I said, we're just, like, where I wouldn't consider us to be, like, really friends now, I guess. Not close friends, anyway. My first award, I won some type of art award in 1st grade, and I won the science fair in 2nd grade. Sport, my first sport, I played softball from age 6 to about 13. First concert that I remember was a Doug Stone and Alan Jackson concert here locally at the Temple Theater. And I remember that Doug Stone put on a really good opening performance for Alan Jackson, and then Alan Jackson came out. And this will tell you what year this was. I don't know. You can Google it if you want to. But it was when Don't Rock the Jukebox by Alan Jackson was his new hit. It was really popular. And that's kind of what everybody was waiting on. And so he sang like 2 songs. Then he sang that song. And then everybody was kind of a little upset because this cute little girl in this little frou-frou dress, I mean, she couldn't have been more than 3 years old, walked up on the stage, and she brought him a rose, and he kind of took it, almost like timidly took it from her, and just, you know, didn't, like, really pick her up, or, I don't know, didn't make a big deal about it like we kind of expected him to. I don't know if you heard that gunshot or not, but my husband and my dad are up the road from here trying to sight in his scope on his rifle, my husband's rifle, and they're switching out scopes. So anyway, if you happen to hear a gunshot in the background, that's what that is. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh, so anyway, everybody was kind of like, what's going on? But anyway, so then, like, next thing you know, after like 3, maybe 4 songs, Alan Jackson's off the stage, and the Mayor Kemp comes out, and he's like trying to give somebody some little award or something because it was part of the, you know, I guess we knew it was going to be part of the event that night along with the concert, so he gives a little award or whatever, and then they ask everybody to leave. And so as we're exiting or whatever, they start, you know, rumors start going around, and we have to go across the street, and come to find out there's a bomb threat. And then I guess, I don't know, because of time restraints, scheduling, or just because maybe just being frustrated for whatever reason, Alan Jackson didn't go back on the stage. So that was our concert. Yeah. So anyway, I ain't really a big fan of his. And I don't guess that's really the reason. I ain't never been a really big fan. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's got some good songs. I like, you know, Where Were You, obviously, the September 11th song. That's, you know, really good song with great lyrics. And there's a couple others of his that I really like. Some of his older stuff I really, really like. But I've just never been a huge fan. I don't know why. Maybe my subconscious, maybe that does have something to do with it. I don't know. Anyway, okay, moving on. Faves. So, film. I always say Grease just because it's like one of those that I can watch over and over and over again, and I've probably seen over 100 times in my life. I don't know. Good Will Hunting. Justin says it should be Burlesque because I watch it every time it's on TV, and I have the DVD, and I will watch it when I'm like there's nothing else on to watch. So that's probably fair. But there are just so many. You know how it is. It's just hard. I mean, I like Psycho. I like 300. I like Bone Collector, which is an old one, but a good one with actually one of the only Angelina Jolie movies I like. She's in it with I want to say Morgan Freeman. That's not right. Denzel Washington. And then I like all of his movies, by the way. I like almost every Morgan Freeman movie I've ever seen, every Bruce Willis movie I've ever seen. I like all the Fast and Furious movies. I mean, I have a ton of favorites. I really do. I like Moana. I like The Little Mermaid. I mean, it just goes from like kind of one extreme to the next. So, yeah. Okay, let's move on. TV show. My all-time favorite show is Criminal Minds. We'll just leave it at that. Current TV shows. Okay, at this time, I had Pretty Little Liars, Whispers, which I barely remember, Lip Sync Battle, and Chrisley, which Chrisley knows best. Okay, so right now I would say my currents are, oh wow, New Amsterdam, Criminal Minds, of course, SWAT, Grey's Anatomy, Supernatural, probably about 5 others, but we'll leave it at that. Favorite restaurant, TGI Fridays or El Norte. I'll probably keep that. Those are good. Those are good. Store, I have Michael's down. I'll probably leave it at that. Shoes, I have Skechers or New Balance. I'll probably leave it at that too. Book, Suzanne's Diary for Nicholas and Courage Under Fire. You see, I can't pick one fave. I have like 2 faves listed. Those are probably still 2 of my top favorites. We'll leave that alone. Magazine, I got Cosmo. It's my guilty pleasure. And it kind of is because it has like a lot of crap in it I could care less about. Like, I don't need to know the next, newest, best Kama Sutra move or whatever. But there are other things in there that I do like to read. Some of the like skincare stuff, some of the you know, more serious articles that they have. Like there's been some where they focused on like you know, like date rape or you know, security issues at campuses. Just, I don't know, other things that are like real life true stuff I don't care about. You know, I don't need to read about how to please my man in every issue or whatnot. And I know a lot of it focuses on that, but there are other, you know, informative and interesting stuff to read. I mean, some of it's funny, don't get me wrong. Some of it's funny. And like this, the little, like, the worst date kind of thing, the little articles that are little paragraphs that are in there, those are hilarious sometimes. But, I mean, like I said, it's a guilty pleasure read for the most part. It's funny. And I read my horoscope just for the heck of it. It's, like, almost never accurate, but it's funny. So, yeah. There was actually, I think, another page to this, but I'm not going to bore you guys with that. I just thought it'd be fun to kind of go back through this. And most of it's actually still pretty much the same. So, I guess at least that means maybe that it was the truth, because not much has changed. But this is about to hit 15 minutes, and you guys know it'll cut me off, so I hope you have a great Sunday. The Walking Dead comes on tonight. Yay, I'm excited. But I'm going to go, and I hope you have a great work week or whatever kind of week you're having starting tomorrow. Bye, guys.